We left Canterbury this morning and now we're in London. We just checked into a hotel that we're going to be in for just one night, but we both haven't eaten anything yet. So I think we're going to go and get soup, although it is like 30 degrees outside. But we just really want to go to this restaurant that we went to a couple years ago that we loved. I believe it's called Bao. Anyway, we're going to go get soup, even though it's really hot out. I think I might need to change though, because I got a bit sweaty on the train. I feel like I need to put on a fresh outfit. I am absolutely starving.
Cutting off my head. You're still cutting off my head.
Maybe you just have a big head.
Really, you just suck at centering out this.
Be nice.
I don't like it.
Lots of really good breakfasts.
Orange wine.
Ja.
So,
Hi. Or hello in Danish is hi.
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 Hello, hi.
And thank you is tak. even the bathrooms in England are cute. Like, look, the wallpaper. This is what you pull to flush the toilet. It's so cute. Even this little thing. Good morning. John and I are about to go and get coffee with a new friend. And by new, I mean a friend that we've never met before. But I think it's going to be really fun. We're going to go to, I believe the neighborhood is Stoke Newington, which I don't think I have ever been to before. I think it's kind of close to Hackney. So we're probably going to spend most of the day in that sort of neighborhood. And then I would really like to find a new book because I'm about to finish this one that I've been reading, which I'm really enjoying, but I will say it's definitely like a beach read and not very serious. Like, it's really fun, but it's very kind of predictable and a little bit silly. So I'm wanting to find something that I can kind of sink my teeth into a little bit more. And then tonight we're either going to meet up with some people from the wedding that we were at, or we're gonna go and see a movie in Notting Hill. But my main priority is finding another book. Oh yeah, and this is what I'm wearing. I also need to find a pair of flip-flops because I've been wearing boots and it's been very hot. I'm thinking now is going to be a good time to pause and tell you about the sponsor of this video, which is Lisa. Lisa is a mattress company, and I've now had my Lisa Legend Chill hybrid mattress for 3 months. And during this heat wave, and while I sleep with a man and a dog and a cat, the cooling top of this mattress has been a lifesaver because that is a lot of bodies and a lot of body heat in one bed. The cooling fibers that are in this mattress actually make it cool to the touch, and the fibers pull the heat away from your body so you'll stay cool throughout the entire night. I used to sleep with a foam mattress topper on my bed because I formerly had a really cheap mattress that wasn't very comfortable and it was way too hard. But I find with this mattress, I don't need to have a foam top on it. It's just naturally so comfortable and plush. I would say it's like a true medium firm mattress, but it has a really good amount of give. This mattress in particular, the Lisa Legend Chill Hybrid, was actually voted Wirecutter's best hybrid mattress of 2025. It's a spring and foam mattress, which from my understanding is very rare for a mattress that arrives in a box. The foam in these mattresses is the Lisa Green Flex Bio Foam, which is actually a plant-based foam, and the foam is GreenGuard Gold certified, which means that it's safe for you as well as the environment. So it's completely free of harmful chemicals. Since 2015, Lisa has donated over 41,000 mattresses through their partnerships with nonprofits like shelters such as the Bowery Mission. Oftentimes, a really high quality mattress is a little bit expensive. It's kind of a big commitment, but you can test out a Lisa mattress for 120 days before you officially commit to keeping it. If you're interested in trying out a new mattress, you can scan the QR code that'll be on screen and then use the code Lauren Louise to get $75 off a mattress. And that discount is on top of their already 25% off selected mattresses during their early access Labor Day sale. And thank you again to Lisa for sponsoring this video. We're in Denmark.
Willkommen.
Is that German?
I don't know. Can we start over? I just won't say that.
We made it, and we went to pick up our keys at this little kiosk, and I got us a beer, but I'm a little bit hungry and I would like a snack. So, time to figure that out. The place that we're staying at is very, very cute. I'll show you.
I look bad.
After doing like 30 seconds worth of research, which is all I'm willing to do right now, I have come to the conclusion that the only thing open is a kebab shop, and I'm not mad about that at all. So, time to go get a little kebab. I haven't pulled an espresso shot since I worked in a coffee shop. And I have to say, I think I did kind of a good job. Not that it's not that hard, I guess.
Oh, is it? This one's a mushroom.
And do you think it's gonna taste good?
I got a couple of good ones too.
Did you? Like what?
Blue whale.
Oh yeah, blue whale is good.
Some people call them blue sharks, but they're wrong.
Actually, it does kind of look like a shark.
Tastes like blue whale.
And what else?
I think this is a banana. Tastes like penicillin.
Just to be clear, I only got good ones. Mine are yummy.
I'm not finishing this one.
This is a wine gum. It tastes like orange. This is our second last day in Copenhagen. We leave tomorrow night for Paris. And we were wanting to go to the docks today to do some swimming, but it's kind of gloomy outside. So I think we might wait until like early afternoon and see how the weather is. And if the sun comes out, then we'll just sit on the docks and drink some wine and hang out, and then maybe get some ramen tonight. But I thought I would tell you about what I've been reading. I feel like my hair is doing something a bit silly at the moment. Whatever. I read The Employees by Olga Ravin. She wrote The Wax Child, which was, I believe, no, I don't think it was shortlisted. I think it was longlisted for the International Booker Prize, and I loved that book. So then I picked this up when we were in London. And initially, I was very unsure about it because I feel like I've been having kind of bad luck with books, just picking things up, not knowing a lot about them, and then they've all ended up being very abstract in this way that I find it very difficult to actually get invested in the story, because there's a lot of kind of like broad concepts being explored and not a lot to really, I don't know, latch on to and actually care about that much. So anyway, I thought that's what was happening when I started reading this book. And then I talked to my friend Nick about it, and he said that he read it and he really liked it, and I really trust his opinion. And so I decided to persist. He also gave me like a tiny little spoiler that I actually think sort of helped me enjoy the book a bit more and kind of gave me more context for the story. And then I ended up continuing on, and it still was pretty abstract, but I actually did really enjoy it. And it sort of brings up these questions about like what makes human beings, and technology, and moral questions surrounding technology. So I did really like this, but it is quite abstract. And I think if you tried reading The Wax Child and struggled with that book or didn't like it, then there's a good chance you wouldn't like this. But if you did like that book, then you'll probably really enjoy this. It's just a little bit more experimental than The Wax Child. And now I'm reading Helen of Nowhere, which I'm also really, really enjoying. It's written in kind of a strange style as well, almost a little bit like a play, but it's pretty straightforward. It's like there's nothing super crazy going on here. It's about this disgraced professor. Him and his wife were both professors, and then he's asked to leave the university that he works at, and he buys this house in kind of a remote, I think it's like in a village. You know what, now I'm realizing I don't even know where this takes place. I was sort of assuming that it takes place in somewhere in England. That might not be true, but it does so far seem quite English, if that makes sense. Anyway, I feel like there aren't really like estates in the United States, and this isn't translated, so that's what's making me think that it was written by a person from an English-speaking country, most likely England. Anyway, I could probably do like 3 minutes of research and figure that out, but regardless, yeah, it's about this guy who buys a house on a remote property, and the house was owned by this woman named Helen, who is now living in a retirement home. And I think the kind of central idea is that this woman, Helen, is still within the house, which I think is kind of a metaphor for some of the reasons why this professor was disgraced, and it was mostly for like not being a very progressive professor, and all of the women in his faculty kind of surpassing him in terms of like their ideas, and they were just more forward thinking than him. And I think somehow that's going to tie into this woman, Helen, who previously owned the house. Anyway, hopefully I get some time to read it today because I've been really enjoying it. I'm on page like 50 something. Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna go and get breakfast at, I think, either Studio X Kitchen or Atelier September, which I always hear so much about. I can't quite remember if what I hear are things about how it's really good, or that it's like, I think people sometimes say that it's a little bit overrated, but I would like to see for myself. And then I need to buy some shoes because all I brought with me are Fry boots and then a pair of loafers. And I feel like I really just need a sneaker. I've never really owned a sneaker. I'm not much of a sneaker gal, but we've just been walking so much. And also I think it's kind of ridiculous that I don't own a single shoe that has arch support. So I'm thinking today I find a shoe that's good for my foot, as well as some flip-flops, because those are just nice to clomp around it. And I also think I lost my black flip-flops somehow. Maybe I left them at my parents' cabin. I'm not quite sure what I've done with my flip-flops, but they seem to be gone forever. And yeah, okay, that's the plan for today. Talk to you soon.
And then I seal the deal. I do my moves, I do my dance moves. It's travel too, just me and you.
We are going on an expedition for a kebab that John claims is a, what is it, a 4.9?
Out of 5.
Out of 5. Supposedly. Allegedly. We shall see.
For sure.
We shall see.
Really big bite.
We fly to Paris now.
stayed up late last night watching a movie, and then I took a melatonin gummy and I slept in really late, and it's like 11. John went out to get his coffees because I was being lazy and sleeping. But now I'm just gonna get ready kind of quickly, and I think today our plans are really just to do a little bit of shopping because I have some birthday gifts that I have to get. I have to get a gift for my mom because it was her birthday a few days ago, and then it was also Robin's birthday and she turned 30. I think I'm gonna go to a skincare store or like skincare, body care, hair care store and get her some really nice, she just like loves hand soap that smells good, and body lotion, things like that she wouldn't really buy for herself. So I also know that they kind of wrap it up nicely. I think that would be really good for my mom. And then there's this really fun underwear store that I went to the last time I was in Paris, which was almost 10 years ago, which is kind of crazy. So I was like, or no, okay, it was 8 years ago because I would have been 20. And I went there and all I could afford was like one pair of underwear, but it was like beautiful silk underwear. I have since basically destroyed them. They like disintegrated because I wore them so much. But I was thinking of going there and getting Robin maybe like a fun robe or something, because I don't know, you only turn 30 once. It's also fun to have like a slinky robe to get ready in. I think she would wear it a lot. We're probably gonna meet up with a friend for dinner. And other than that, I don't know. I have like a pretty good shopping stamina. John, on the other hand, does not. So I have to keep that in mind and make sure that he doesn't start freaking out and getting tired. So we'll probably shop, have plenty of things to eat, eat plenty of snacks. I haven't eaten a croissant yet since we've been here. And I think at some point we do just want to lay in a park and drink coffee and read our books. But yeah, tomorrow, well, technically Saturday is our last day, but we kind of leave in the morning, so tomorrow's our last day. So I need to not be bad and sleep in tomorrow and actually make the most of the day. I hate when I do that on vacation, when I sleep in and then I just like lose half of the day. That was, I just like feel so lazy and bad about it, but also we're on vacation, so whatever. I never sleep in until 11 o'clock when I'm at home. Anyway, I'm very excited for John to bring back a little coffee because I could use some caffeine.
Yeah, my espresso at 2.
I need to put band-aids on my feet because they've gotten kind of beat up from wearing flip-flops.
back home, and we're back home to stay for a good while because I was getting a little homesick there. I also realized while editing this video that the video just ends so abruptly because on our last day in Paris, it was about 40 degrees. It was just so hot that I didn't really have it in me to film. We were kind of boiling, and then we found out that there were some issues with our flights, and it was a little bit of a stressful day and not the most cinematic, but we had an amazing time. It was so much fun. We ate such good food and just got to hang out in parks. I was so happy that we got to hang out by the water in Copenhagen. I had tons of time to read. It was really a perfect trip. It was so nice to meet some of you guys. I met Ollie in London, and then I met Nora and Maria in Copenhagen. You guys are so sweet. I love meeting all of you so much. It really does warm my heart. I feel like I say that every time I meet one of you, but it does. It's so much fun. Yeah, overall, amazing trip. But I am so happy to be back home and to just hang out with Joni and Eileen and be a bit of a homebody for the next few months. I start school in a few weeks. I'm excited for it to be autumn. I know I shouldn't wish summer away, but I really can't wait to like wear my wool sweaters and go to school, and that's all I've been able to think about since getting back. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I really loved editing it. It was so fun to go back through all of that footage and just relive the trip again. But yeah, I'll see you really soon, and this time I won't take such a long break in between videos. We'll just be back to regular scheduled programming. Yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.